Hi, this is Phil McCollum, founder of the PM Marketing Group. I want to talk to you today about direct sales. What I want to talk about is the sales process in general and what steps are involved and how you can go through this process most efficiently. Well, it all begins with leads, or you could refer to them as customers. Someone has to be interested in buying what you have for sale. Now, where are you going to get these leads? Well, you can advertise. That's one source. You could try to do your pay-per-click ads, newspaper ads, whatever you want. And I'm not suggesting anything at the moment. We have a long list that we can recommend to you. So spending your money, going out and advertising, that's one method of generating leads. And it has certain advantages because you're generating them real time, so you know that those leads will be fresh. You know that they will have seen something that you put out there, either your ad or they went to your web page and expressed interest in it. So that means they're somewhat targeted, and that's all good. So those are some options, and we can go over that in another audio or maybe a video to cover how to advertise. Now, another way you can get leads is you can go out there and buy leads, just straight buy leads. There's plenty of people selling them, and really there's nothing wrong with this approach except that the lead vendors are, I'll say, a little unscrupulous because they'll advertise that they have the freshest leads. These haven't been sold. They're only going to be sold to one or two people. Well, you know that that's not true. In almost every case, they're selling these things 5, 10 times. Maybe the leads they're advertising are fresh. Maybe they're 30 days old. Sometimes they can be much older. And so you don't know. You can't tell by what they're writing on their web page whether you're getting the really good leads or not. So we're going to help you out with that because we have some lead sources where we're testing. And so we know that these leads are decent, they're responsive, and they're going to work for you. So one way or the other, whether it's buying leads or helping you with the advertising, we can do that. We can get you going with some leads. The next step in the process is you're going to have to make contact with these leads. Call them on the phone or direct them into your system. And that's kind of what we're about, is we want to have it as automated as possible. It's not that you shouldn't call people, you should be open to that, but we're going to try to make it so that people can just flow right through the system. They can get the information they need from audios, the videos, webinars, all the tools that we have available, and it works really well. So that's something that you're going to have to check out for yourself to see how our system is working. If you do call leads, many times people are a little bit uncomfortable, and so the way to combat that is to work from a script. Now, you definitely don't want to sound scripted, so you can tune up your script so it sounds very natural, and that works quite well. We can help you that. We've got several scripts that we use, and we can recommend some script resources so you could get something put together that suits your style, your vocal style, so that it sounds like you. That's pretty important because you want to feel comfortable saying whatever it is that you're saying to these people. Next thing, let me get back into that our system. As I said, people are going to have to get some education. They're going to have to learn about your product. They're going to have to investigate on their own, largely on their own, the product, the compensation plan, and how much support they're going to get. When they're really interested, they will call you. They'll ask because they want to make sure that you're a real person and that you are going to help them out. But before they get around to that point, they're still going to be gathering a lot of information, and we want to put it out there with the web pages that we have, with the audios and the videos, the webinars. That's all to educate people and get them interested in the business without a hands-on approach. So it's a lot easier on us, and we can go through more people that way. We can really build our business because we're not so time constrained. All right, the last step of the process is a simple follow-up. Someone has gone through your system, they've gathered a lot of information. Possibly you've talked to them 1 or 2 times already. Just check in, ask how it's going, and see if they're ready to get started. And many times they are. It just takes that question. You got to be direct sometimes to get what you want. And that's the overall process. But let me sum up with this. We've put together our system to help anybody, whether you have experience or not, achieve success. We have all the tools you need. We have the education process is in place. You don't have to make presentations. And so just check it out for yourself. See what you think. If you have questions, you need to talk to me. Give me a call. My number is 562-225-5234. Thanks for listening. This is Phil McCollum signing off.